Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I still owe you an answer for my last riddle. I had asked for number x consisting of 101 ones and as many zeros as you need, such that the greatest common denominator of x and the digital reverse of x equals 101. The digital reverse of a number, let's say for example 1, 2, 3, equals 3, 2, 1. You just turn the number around. Since we need more than 100 zeros, a brute force approach trying out all combinations will not work. But luckily there is a systematic approach based on multiplicative order. And the multiplicative order of 10 modulo 101 equals 4. Because 10 to the power 4 leaves a remainder of 1 if we divide by 101. Not only 10 to the power 4, also 10 to the power 8, 10 to the power 12, and so on. They all leave a remainder of 1 if we divide by 101. So what we can do, we build the number x as the sum from I0 to 100 of 10 to the power 4i. This is my x. And this x now is divisible by 101, because each of these terms leaves a remainder of 1 and we have exactly 101 terms. If I spell out this x, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and so on all the time down to the last digits. Unfortunately, this is also the digital reverse of x is a palindrome. So the greatest common denominator of x and digital reverse of x equals x itself. So it's not what we are looking for. We want to have here a 101. So my trick is x2, what I add 3 extra zeros, 1, 0, 0, 0, and now 3 extra zeros, 1, 2, 3, and now I do the same as before, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Oh, there's a 0 missing. So we have 3 times 100 zeros plus 3 extra 1. So the answer is we need to add 303 zeros. And the greatest common denominator of x2 and the digital reverse of x2 equals 101. This approach works for all n coprime to 10, but usually you find very short solutions with just a few zeros. But since 101 is a porous number, see the link below, our x2 is actually the shortest possible solution. My new problem is football related. In the big European leagues, like in the Premiership, Primera División and Serie A, we have 20 teams. And each team plays the other 19 teams twice, one at home and one away. So we have 20 times 19 makes 380 matches in one season. In the Bundesliga and in the Ligue 1 in France, there are 18 teams. So we have 18 times 17 makes 306 matches in one season. For a win, a team is awarded 3 points, and for a draw, both teams are awarded 1 point. So I was curious, how many possibilities do exist that at the end of a season, each team ends up with the same number of points? Actually, I was looking in the Bundesliga in the past years, if I found 5 teams which have in the internal ranking the same number of points, and I was successful in the season 21-22. The teams Arminia Bielefeld, Eintracht Frankfurt, Borussia Mönchengladbach, VfB Stuttgart and VfL Wolfsburg when you take the 20 matches where they played amongst each other, all 5 teams end up with exactly 10 points. And this brings me to my new riddle. Imagine you have a league of 8 teams, then you have 7 times 8 is 56 matches, and the number of possible outcomes is 3 to the power 56, which is 5 times 10 to the power 26. And my question is, out of these 5 times 10 to the power 26, out of how many of these combinations will end up with a score where all 8 teams have the same number of points?